everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making really delicious fried cabbage and ham. So we're going to get right into it. I have my pot heating up with some oil in it. I have my ham cubed. Depending on your size of the family, you can put as much or as little as you want. I have a large head of cabbage that I've also chopped up. You can cut it into any shape that you'd like. 3 cloves of garlic and 2 large onions that I've sliced up. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and saute the ham. We're going to get it nice and brown and caramelized. And then when that's done, we're going to remove it, and then we'll start sauteing the onions and the cabbage and garlic, and I'll be adding in some ingredients that I'll show you along the way. So let's get started. So I started to heat up the ham. Now you notice when you're cooking ham, a lot of liquid comes out. So periodically we're going to drain that out, because we want it to get crispy, and of course it ain't going to do that with all the liquid. And then when you've noticed all the liquid has come out of your ham, then we can start sauteing. You might have to add a little bit more oil. We want to keep it uncovered so all the moisture comes out of the ham, and we get it nice and caramelized. So I'll just continue to do this. Okay, so now all the liquid is out. So now I'm going to go ahead and add a few tablespoons of oil. And what I like to add to my ham, and this is optional, is some maple syrup. About 2 tablespoons. I have very plain ham. It's not smoked or anything, so the maple syrup gives it a great flavor, and it also helps to caramelize it. Oops. Alright, so it's starting to get nice and caramelized. Oops. I'm going to add a tablespoon of butter. Okay, so as soon as this reaches the caramelization that I like, I'm going to put it in a bowl, and then we're going to start our cabbage. I like to make sure every piece is caramelized. This is a great recipe for keto, no carbs, low carb, whatever you want to call it. I do like to serve this with rice, but you don't have to. But this is ideal for a nice bowl of rice. Okay, let me go ahead and put this in the bowl. Okay, so we have the meat out. Now I'm going to use the oil that was in here. If you don't have a lot of oil in here, you could always just go ahead and add more. So this is the onion. We're going to let this get a little translucent. Soften up. We'll leave the lid on for a minute or two. So now the onion is getting soft, so we're going to go ahead and add our garlic. Now it is drying up a little bit, so I'll add a little extra oil. A couple more tablespoons. Okay, so now we're going to slowly start adding our cabbage. So I'll add about half now. We'll let that wilt down, and then we'll go ahead and add the rest. I just want to stir it so the onions get incorporated. Okay, so we'll put the lid on. We'll let this cook down a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and add the rest of our cabbage. Okay, so I put all of the cabbage in, and it's been reducing and sauteing. Now we're going to add a few ingredients. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. To that, I'm going to add about 2-3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And to balance out the vinegar, just a little tablespoon of sugar. Okay, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Pinch of cayenne. If you don't like cayenne, you don't have to put it. A couple tablespoons of garlic powder. And a couple tablespoons of smoked paprika. Let's give this all a stir. We're going to continue to let the cabbage caramelize, cook down, and then we'll add our ham back into the pot. I want to give this a really good mix. So like I said, I'll be making a pot of rice, and this will go over rice. That's just what we like to do. Okay, so I went ahead and added that extra cabbage. That cooked down, and now I added the ham. I'm going to give that a good stir. this is so good over rice that I'm going to be making with this, but you can put it on anything you like, or just don't even put anything with it. It's just perfect. So delicious. And there we have it. Fried ham and cabbage. So thank you so much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Give it a try and let me know how you like it in the comments. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.